Wagwanda Manda Mina-san. We are back. And it's 81. We're going to call it week 0 because, I mean, it just released. And honestly, you got the Bristol Regional coming up this weekend. So, like, whatever. And we have Dark Dragons versus ExMaquinamon. So, one in the back, one in the front. And, yeah, this is Dark Dragons. A lot of emblems. The player on the left actually sent me her list. So, you will get that on... It's probably already been on screen. And if it's not, it will be at the end of the video. So, for those of you that went in and went, last, end of the video. And also in Discord. But yeah, getting a Yuki down memory setter early is kind of interesting, but then again, we do have a second one in hand, so gonna see Digimon How did we play Digimon Liberator? It does not ignore... Oh, well, we have a Digimon on board, so we can ignore color requirements. Sometimes you need the Unchained as the white color source, but yeah. Players have been using this. This is AD01, and because Bristol was coming up, most players were not on the ExMaquinamon option. You'll start seeing that from when we come back, because the locals pack was not legal for Bristol. So to get Bristol testing, we did not do it. So we're gonna get the Loudmon down, and I'm gonna trash 2, and then we have 5 cards in hand. So unfortunately, we're not gonna get to play the Yuki for free, but we can play the Yuki to pitch one. To draw on game 1, and then we get to evolve from trash using the unique emblem whose name I definitely remember. Which one is it? But yeah, we also now we get to keep turn, which means we actually get to swing and go into the heavy metal from trash. It is Melting Recital, and end of turn get to get our free War Growl and a Growl here, and then we're going to tap the Yuki to get an add back, and then we get to go into the Midroll from trash. So we've established double level 6, which is kind of crazy, but we do get Unchained Sama off of the level 4 pushing out. So then we're going to go into the black level 5 like Metaldramon, and get the play out and then the relink. This is going to be a pop on a 5-play cost or lower, which just about snipes the Growlmon. And then we're going to swing, and then we're going to go into the Dolphamon, which does get to suspend the Tamer and the Midroll, which is going to stop it from being able to blow itself up next turn. And we get to clear the other body, so really, really sick. And then we get to go into the Mulemon for Uno, and then choosing not to do the fail DNA mind link, just so that way the Unchained will always be safe. But we do get to start of main double pitch in order to get hella value, and then we're just gonna play the War Growl from trash, attempt to pop the lowest, which is gonna proc the protection. Also, I've always loved how our Memberino, Solar Ouroboros, they always... Ooh, okay, we will get the clear here. They always do the link at the bottom to make like a Z. I'm a big fan of link to the top because I think it looking like Pokemon is funny. We do get to get a draw here off of the Digimon Emperor. Although the Digimon Emperors, it's a cute idea. I think they're ending up getting cut. Like, just slowing decks down helps a lot. Especially because, you know, something like this ExMaquinamon isn't going to be able to swing out. But this Dolphamon having a when attacking to suspend these Tamers, hitting an option sucks. Because we can pick up a Dark Dragon and a Liberator. Ooh, we do actually have to make a 4 in the back. Otherwise, this Digimon Emperor is going to kind of smoke for 7. Okay. Oh, we're going to try an end of turn. Yeah. Get the link up, and then end of turn, going to get to go into Metatramon, which is going to be the Digivolve, and then we get to stop it from Digivolving, and then now we get to make the one, the only ExMaquinamon. Real shame that the Makina is stuck in the back in terms of like the cool emblem one, but you know, 3 basic billions. Gonna go through, and then I'm gonna swing in. We're gonna hit a Yuki, which W Gaming Gonna pitch to get to go to 8, hit that last check, and then we do end turn, giving them so much memory. So this is going to be draw for turn, and then we can go to 10 off of these Yukis. We're going to go to 9, and then the question is whether you want to keep going minus, super minus in hand, or whether you just do the Nidhogg and leave the rest of the Yukis up. Looks like we are going to just do the 2, save the Nidhogg for later, further extension. It is really annoying that we do kind of like pop up. We do have to play to board. I mean, we can play to board just about, then get the draw. So we draw on 2 off of this Digimon Emperor, so it's kind of not terrible. Annoyingly, the Machina did pop out, so we do get everything here. Gonna use the Yuki to add back, and then bot deck 3, burn 3, lose 2, and swing. So that's gonna be game 1. Once we get shuffled up for game number 2, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. As a reminder, your support does go a long, long way. And if I'm getting to see you in Bristol this weekend, or today, depending on whenever this comes out, then you can get access to the cooked Garurumon sleeves if you're a rookie or above. The rookies are Greatness Beam, Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Kessa, Z-Slasher, Silver, Chariot, Senjut PS, Metallica, Laot, Ulcrus, Random Factor, Sleeping Squids, and Wilbur Volkers. And we do have our ultimates at the top. We do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Star Owlbear, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, and Matthew Bowen. All right. Flickmon and Digimon Liberator for 3. Does get the pickup of the Machina, and then we get to play the Machina, which is going to pick up the Machina and something else. So, you know, honestly, giving up the turn of a rookie, but getting hella value. Gonna get Ball and Nipmon in the back, and then this is going to be an easy double pickup. Gonna choose Dark Dragon and Liberator with the Melting Recital, and, you know, so good that we're going to keep on practicing. Not going to pick up a third one, though. That's, you know, a little bit of hubris, which is just going to pass over 1. And you know what? Speaking of getting the practice in and doing it frequently, we're going to get Digimon Liberator with the pickup, which gives us the Machina. This time, we're able to at least get 1 in the back, which meant now that we had 1 in front, we were able to ignore color requirements there, so we get to kind of extend. Speaking of extend, it's going to be the pitch 1 to gain 1, and then we get to Yamon Evo from the 1 in trash, pitch off 2, and then we're going to get a free Yuki out that way, which does give us Melting Recital second in order to evolve from trash into the Loudmon. Loudmon's going to be trash 2, and then that's going to give us a +4, and we're still in the Melting Recital, so we are going to make HeavyMetaldramon Ace this time, which is going to pitch off, and then that's going to let us play out a Punkmon. We are at 4 cards, and we've got hella memory to work with. I mean, presumably we are going to swing that thing. I'm going to swing in for 2 Checkerinos at comically large. I think this beats so... Gonna go into the Loudmon. I'm actually not sure why we got the suspension there, unless there's something suspend out of security. Chat, let me know. I'm not super familiar, unless that was supposed to be Alliance. It's entirely possible that it's like Alliance. I know stuff has Rush, but never mind. We are just doming for 2. Oh, does it have a when attacking? It's when attacking. Everything had Rush, so we kind of just actually boomed the hell out of that X-Max security. That was crazy. And, do we have a 4? We don't have a 4. That's crazy. We searched so many cards. Yeah, so we're just going to scoop up because we do not have an answer for that.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi, YouTube. It's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us in 2025 was an awesome year. And hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment. But yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor. So please consider supporting me. Bye. As we get for game number 2. Well, game number 3 even. I want to say thank you to our champions, getting access to the bonus content 1 month early. They've been getting access to the recorded podcasts early as well, the car pods. We've got Shinny Carey, DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Marta FGC, Kraken Security, Stephen Holgen, Obsidian Cross, Pap Cava, Samuel Larson, Bonsai Beard, Harlequin, Vivek Kazas, Donkey, Top, Goat Boy, and Scott Monnier. And we're going to start off with Dark Dragons and go for the one choke. I'm a big fan of that. Le Spanish Open. And this time we're going to get Makina in the back and front, get the double pickup, establish the level 6 in hand. Once again, Impmon combo. Gonna pitch off game 1, evolve for 1 cost. Get the Yuki played down. It gets to play from trash off the Growlmon this time. So she's sequencing this incredibly well. I'd imagine that this is also one that people are not particularly familiar with what all of these cards do. So there's a lot of matchup inexperience for a lot of players, which my bad. I guess I'm ruining right before Bristol, but like, yeah. It could happen to you. I'm going to pass over the 1 memory and then thinking about whether we want to use the Yuki to extend, but keeping the number small, pretty good. Big fan. Surely you don't push out here. Yeah, it's going to be a 4-cost champion in the back. You hate to see it. He's also not a when moving, I'm pretty sure. So I think we just are giving up the Unchained here, which sucks. Another 1 show because we make the heavy metal. Gonna get the pitch off. Then we do get a Growlmon out, which does give us another Yuki. We're gonna make it attack. I think we missed timing on that. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, we hit an Unchained out of security anyway. And then end of the attack, we do get the Loudmon down. But yeah, slight miss sequence there. When the Yuki came down, we had to activate the Yuki there before doing the memory setter 1. But yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, just gonna play the Makina. We get the link up this time to the Mulemon, which means the Mulemon now gets the all turns to play an Unchained if we have one. The fact that we haven't immediately done so leads me to believe that the one that we got out of security is the only one we have. That said though, we do get to Flickmon Evo into the MetalBurDramon. Yeah, because Maneuvermon's the green one. We get our link up that way. Lose security in the process. We take those. And passing over 1, it's still kind of expensive. There's also 2 bodies on board. Like, is this... There's no aces. We did not establish a blocker. That's 2 checks. And then that is a Punkmon. That is a Loudmon for games. So that is going to be Dark Dragons taking it versus ExMaquinamon. That's our fast-ass red deck, low-key. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We will have more Dark Dragons footage coming up. I'm maybe not going to sequence it straight away, but we've got... she was on camera again for round 2, so look forward to that. But yeah, we've got the last of the pre-regional local coming out daily. Join the Discord if you haven't already. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.